Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk About It, where the topic is tough conversations. So recently, what I realized? A lot of people go through a lot of silent battles. Like a lot of people go through these seasons where they're going through these silent battles and it feels as though every day is different. It's always something and everything seems repetitive when it comes to trial. So I prayed early and I was like, God, what makes these private battles so necessary? And he said the strengthening when you go public. So I was sitting there talking to God and I was like, because my current private battle is like mentally trying to maintain everything, not and feel like I'm giving everything my all. Because like you get to a season where you like, am I giving my children my all? Am I giving my spouse my all? Am I giving myself my all? And then it puts you in a mindset of you're not enough. You're not enough and you're not doing enough. So I was talking to God about these private battles and he fully made me aware like, no, these private battles aren't just for no reason. It's because when you go into public situations, you'll have that private strength and you'll realize that the same God that was there with you in private is the same God that's there with you public. And I just sat there and I feasted upon that. And I was like, Lord, I thank you for dealing with me in private as well in public. I thank you for even in seasons where I wanted to give up in private, you didn't let me. So when it came to public, anything, I knew this safe space I can go back to that I can lay at God's feet and just be like, Lord, I trust you. Even on the days I don't trust myself, I trust you. So for anybody that's going through like managing stuff, trying to maintain stuff, and you just feel like it's becoming too much, stay in that private space for a minute and let God mend your brokenness. Let God mend the parts of you that are frustrated. Let God mend the parts of you that seem overwhelmed so that when it comes back to getting faced with any type of public situation, you're prepared because you've established this private relationship with Christ. And I realize if you don't establish that private relationship with Christ, the public battles can really defeat you. The public battles can really leave you discouraged. And I'm just sitting thinking about that. And I just felt that I would share that with Let's Talk About It because you never want to get to a point where the battles within your mind become your reality. Like you want to make sure you're utilizing a source to release all that and you're realizing that you are enough and God didn't give you all of this just to leave you in there, that he's going to walk with you and help you heal and get to a destination that's better for you. Just know that you're not in it alone. You got to utilize that relationship with Christ to give that reset and that source of replenishment. Like you got to connect with him in that private place. So when it comes to public situations, you're so established with you and Jesus that you don't even move. You just be like, you know what? It's just a bad day. It's not a bad life. It's just a bad day. You don't make your current situation your permanent place to reside. You just make your current situation a temporary situation and you plan for better days. So remember, it's just a tough day. It's not a bad life. Until next time.